Well, it was really wild. I was up from about 5 to 7 a.m. when the storm started really blowing through. I remember I walked into my living room because it was starting to get super duper loud with all the wind and stuff. There was one specific gust that came through. I found out later it was like a 75-mile-an-hour gust, which that's no light thing. And so it came through, made a big old racket coming through. But
I woke up because of a bunch of wind, and then when the power went out, like the lights in our room flickered, so that woke me up as well. And then, like she said, we went exploring and saw like the power lines down behind Moffett and all the bunch of trees down.
And we saw kind of the devastation everywhere, and we realized there wasn't really a good way out of town because every road was blocked. And it was awesome to see because there were already crews around 8:30 or 9. There were already crews out working in the storm, starting to break down trees, starting to help people.
There's all these students, and nobody said a word. Nobody said a word. Nobody walked up and said, "Hey, we got you." They just walked up, started grabbing stuff, and we're piling it and stuff like that.
No power, phone couldn't charge, couldn't wash clothes, nothing. Showers was cold, blackout dark, couldn't see the hand in front of your face. So it was just a real experience, honestly.
Coming to Erskine and seeing honestly the the remains of Due West after the storm was certainly shocking because you see so many trees down, there's power lines down.
I went outside. First thing I see was a tree fell down. And so there was a tree over our dorm. It looked like it was kind of hanging. I've never ever seen like trees come out of the root as like many trees as I've seen down here that came out the root. Like it was just seeing the limbs fall. So that was a surprise to me.
Me and Kelvin actually experienced it on campus. We woke up the morning. It happened at 6 a.m. and we woke up to about 40 trees outside all around on campus. Just everything was destroyed. And
around 10 or so, a lot of people from the community and a lot of people from Erskine started to come out and not only work at Erskine, but work with people in the community. Me and a few of my friends started started messaging some of the professors. And we went to their houses, checked on them, cut them out if their houses were pinned in, if their cars were pinned in. And it was just it was sad, but it was a really good day to see everybody in Due West and everybody with Erskine come together.
Time and a really good time to see how faithful people are through Christ and everything like that. It was a very nice time to see that.
Later that day, reflecting on that, saying it was really cool to see, and it happened, and it continued on from there. It didn't stop there. It was the cleanup on campus and things like that. But for me personally, it was really special to just see that, like, everybody's just come together. They saw somebody that needed help, and they didn't ask, "Do you need help?" They just came up and they just started grabbing stuff and helping. So that was really cool.
I think that's how you know that this campus is really prayed over, for one, because not to have a single building not get hit and every tree fall down exactly like perfectly in place to where like it couldn't get hit. That's just a miracle.
At first we were just like kind of sitting around and we're like, wow, what do we even start with? But then Mr. Bradley was there and he was cutting down the tree that blocked the driveway, and then he was out here on the mall the next day. It was really cool to see how everybody came together as a community after.